Right, a bit of a light-hearted question for you guys. If there was one lead generation tactic you could use for the rest of your career, what would it be? And you can only pick one. You want to stick with the thing. You can't have what everyone else has. You have to have your own one and stick to it. What would it be?
Got it here.
Ladies
straight
first.
away.
Ladies first.
Thank you. Door knocking. It's the best way to approach any sort of... If I had to do that for the rest of my life, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, what's your tactic though?
Oh, of course you'd ask that. Well, knock on a door, simply.
Yeah, but what do you do after that part?
I would introduce myself. To be fair, I always have a list of what I'd like to door knock because otherwise you're gallivanting around all the houses, aren't you? And there's just too many in Liverpool to do that, really. So, I'd have a bit of a list and go about door knocking and speaking to people face to face because that's the best approach I find.
It's that face-to-face human interaction,
Yeah,
isn't it? People buy from people, so don't be afraid to get out there and speak to people.
Mm-hmm,
What do you guys think? What's door knocking is gone. That's off the menu completely.
It's gone.
Door knocking and concepts are the obvious one, but for me, it's networking. So networking, be that just talking to friends, talking to family, talking to other local businesses, or setting up your own business network. So I was fortunate enough, sensible enough 12 months ago to set up my own local business network. And that grew from 20 local businesses to 40 local businesses to 50 local businesses in a WhatsApp group, meeting once a month for a coffee and a chat. And that business network there is 40 to 45 to 50 local homeowners that also run their own businesses. That's a great network to leverage. And again, that's bought me business. I've bought them business. And they're all local people. They're all telling other people in that community what I do. So networking for me, whichever way, shape or form you do it, I think it's a real game changer.
Right, you've got leaflets. That's all you've got.
All of the good stuff. Yeah, just going relentlessly canvassing absolutely everything, giving out really, really good like placemats for people's cups and things. Look, I think that from a lead generation perspective, and I've said the same thing for a really long time. I've been an agent for 12 years, right? And everybody always says this is the golden goose. It's door knocking. It's leaflet dropping. It's whatever.
It is door knocking.
You've already taken it.
I will argue on it.
For me, it's about just being exceptional at what you do every single day. So when, like I said, I've said a few times, one of the main generators of business for me is people who come to my open houses, come to my viewing events and meet me and see me doing what I do and doing it really, really well. And I think that to be a little bit kind of having a bit of a jab at the competition, I think agents over the last decade have become really, really good at selling their mortgage broker and really, really, really bad at selling houses. You know, they won't tell me the age of the boiler, but they'll definitely tell me about what the cheapest interest rate is with their broker at the moment. And I think that if I could only do one thing for the rest of my career to generate me more business, it would just be to be exceptional at doing the job day in, day out. Because I'm a really big believer that if people see you actively being good at what you do, you attract the right type of clientele. I think you attract the right people.
I can agree more with that. I think that's a really sensible answer for you.
There you go. You stole all the good ones and left me with the rest.
Just do the simple things well.
I just think do
a really good viewing.
As crazy as it sounds, be a good estate agent.
Yeah.
Don't be the one trying to sell the mortgage broker or the conveyancing or the whatever it is that your kind of KPIs are in your office. Just be really, really knowledgeable of not just the property, but the clients, the location. I think there's so many things as agents that we miss. And I just think that if I turned up on a viewing and the agent could tell me absolutely everything about the house, that's who I'd pick to sell mine. If you can tell me everything about that house and you can tell me everything about the location and the school and everything, I'm going to be sold on you, regardless of what you charge, regardless of how you work. That's what I believe people want to see. So that's what I would pick.
But to get to that stage of doing the viewings,
you need to door knock, right?
You would need to door knock.
So you're saying you're right, Mira. Is that what you're saying out of all of this?
You said it, not me.
And on that note, we'll wrap things up. Guys, thank you so much.